we go. Prince Ahmed making his return here to MPX. We've seen him in the past, and he made an impression tonight on the #1 contender for the MPX Championship, Jaxson Stone. And Prince Ahmed, he didn't seem too impressed with the star of the show.
Prince Ahmed just came in and talked and just convinced Jaxson Stone to put that #1 contendership on the line. And I don't know what's in Jaxson Stone's head.
Prince Ahmed, he listed off some of his accomplishments, where he's been, but tonight he's here in Metroplex Wrestling, and he's ready to take on the star of the show, Jaxson Stone.
And Prince Ahmed, he hasn't lied. He's been all over the world, but this is MPX. Come on now, just everywhere else doesn't matter. When you get here, you gotta show us everything you know.
Introducing first, from Portside, Egypt, Prince Ahmed!
Prince Ahmed looking to derail Jaxson Stone as he has his sights set on Purple Rain and his shot at the MPX Championship against Brixton Shaw. That's what Jaxson Stone, he was here talking about that earlier. Prince Ahmed was quick to interrupt and get himself involved here in this match tonight with Jaxson Stone.
But this man right here has been on the road. Everybody, including the Addicts Club.
And here he is, the man who won Aztec Warfare to earn the right to challenge MPX champion Brixton Shaw at Purple Rain. And Jaxson Stone now gets ready to battle Prince Ahmed.
From San Francisco, California, is the star of the show,
Prince Ahmed is ready for him.
Hopefully Jaxson Stone is aware of how dangerous Prince Ahmed can be.
Prince Ahmed, his first time back in MPX in over 2 years, is ready to get him some of Jaxson Stone.
Yeah, Prince Ahmed earlier, he said he was going to break Jaxson Stone's arms. So I guess we'll see if Prince Ahmed can make good on his promise to the star of the show here from earlier tonight.
Jaxson Stone, as of right now, is slated to face the MPX champion, Brixton Shaw, at Purple Rain, Saturday night, August 14th.
But let's not forget about the role this man has been on. Jaxson Stone has been the hottest thing in MPX since he's been winning the Aztec Warfare.
Yeah, Jaxson Stone, we went several months without seeing him here in MPX. He showed up again at Aztec Warfare, won that 20-man gauntlet to make himself the #1 contender heading into Purple Rain. With Prince Ahmed trying to derail the momentum Jaxson Stone has built up here tonight.
Well, now Ahmed forced Jaxson Stone down on the mat for a second. It almost looks like he was trying to anger the star of the show just by trying to paintbrush the face of the #1 contender.
Yeah, he just got pushed off there a little bit. Prince Ahmed now out on the floor, biding his time.
Collar elbow tie up, side headlock by Stone. Side headlock takeover. And Ahmed getting back to his feet. And the man from Portside, Egypt, looks to be in excellent condition. I think much better condition than the last time we saw him.
I believe so. Prince Ahmed, he's in fighting shape, that's for sure. And from his past appearances here at MPX, we've seen how dangerous he can be. Jaxson Stone, this could be a trap match here for Jaxson Stone, as he's getting ready for his MPX Championship opportunity, a title Jaxson Stone has never held.
But how would that look on our banner, man? Prince Ahmed versus Brixton Shaw.
It could definitely change the outlook of Purple Rain completely.
Well, and that would definitely be a huge statement made by Prince Ahmed if he's able to come in here and get a victory tonight against Jaxson Stone. But look at Stone, charges in. Look at the speed. Nice go behind. Shoulder tackle. Ahmed goes down.
Jaxson Stone can outrun anybody in our locker room.
He outrun anybody and everybody.
Jaxson Stone, he has quite the impressive athletic background, and he's showing a little bit of that now to Prince Ahmed.
Of course, Jaxson Stone, former minor league baseball player. This guy, he's done it all. He can do it all, but he has never been MPX champion looking to do that for the first time at Purple Rain. And you better believe Brixton Shaw is watching somewhere, whether he's live here in person or watching somewhere at home. He might be back across the pond watching on the MPX network for all we know.
Wherever he is, he's not by himself. He's with Silver Disorder. Whether it's just Gabe Wilder or everybody. Like you said, he could be here.
Well, speaking of Civil Disorder, we saw Kari Wright advance to the semifinals in the Prospect Title Tournament. We're going to see the Addicts champion Exodus Prime in just a little bit, defending that Addicts title against Dexter Hardaway in Dexter Hardaway's final night here in MPX.
And Jaxson Stone just met that ring post there. Prince Ahmed able to get out of the way. And now look, he's going for that arm. He might be making good on his promise earlier.
Yeah, if he have a target on that arm, he better keep it, because Jaxson Stone's he's gonna outrun everybody in this one. You gotta use that arm. You gotta find a limb somewhere.
Just wrapping that arm around the bottom rope. They're stomping away at it. You can see Prince Ahmed has done some damage here to the star of the show.
And that's the dominant hand of Jaxson Stone as well.
Irish whip, no reversal. Ahmed sent in. Jaxson up and over. Leapfrog. Ahmed goes over Jaxson again, but Jaxson Stone runs right into him with that elbow. Looking for a cover. But right there by the ropes, Prince Ahmed grabbing that bottom rope.
Did you see that cover by Stone? He shook his hand. He's feeling that.
It is, at least for the moment, seems to be a one-armed man here.
He's trying to put it back in feeling.
You can see on that cover, Prince Ahmed way too close to the ropes, was able to reach out and grab that bottom rope. Now Jaxson Stone going to go back to work here.
Might be going by the brain buster on the knee.
Yeah, Prince Ahmed able to get away, and now he's going back to the arm.
Brain Stone down. And Ahmed looking for a cover, but barely a one count. You're going to have to do a lot more against the #1 contender if you want to put him away. Now looking to snap that wrist, perhaps.
You can see Prince Ahmed here.
I know that arm's not supposed to bend that way.
He's got a plan in mind, and Jaxson Stone just 4 weeks away from Purple Rain. I mean, this could change things drastically here for the star of the show.
Send Stone in, no reversal. Springboard lariat, leg lariat from Prince Ahmed.
You see the precision of the reversal. Straight out the springboard. I don't think Jackson was even ready for that one.
There's Prince Ahmed. Now he's got a huge, Jaxson Stone rather, has a huge target on the arm, the shoulder, that Prince Ahmed is now exploiting.
But if Brixton is watching this, even if Jaxson makes it out of this, he got to look at that arm.
So it might be something Brixton Shaw can look at now down the line. If Prince Ahmed does enough damage here to Jaxson Stone, like 4 weeks might not be enough recovery time.
Prince Ahmed just might be a foot soldier right now.
And you look at Ahmed. Oh, he's really targeting that left arm and shoulder of the star of the show.
And if he injures that arm, he can't go for that finisher. That brain buster on the knee, there's no way for him to hold him in the air for that long.
It'll make everything that much more difficult for Jaxson Stone. And Prince Ahmed, a very smart offense here, but Jaxson Stone with that good arm trying to fire back.
And a chop from Stone.
But he's chopping with his less dominant hand.
Is Jaxson Stone trying to use it, whatever he can here.
Oh, beautiful, going right back to that arm.
And just like that, Prince Ahmed going right back to what works.
And didn't let go of the arm at all. Look at that, Tyler.
Oh yeah, just keeping that grip.
Prince Ahmed looking for a submission.
And Cody, what if he taps out Jaxson Stone?
Then that'd be a huge victory for Prince Ahmed. Maybe the biggest victory in his career. I know the last time we saw Prince Ahmed before, several years ago in MPX, he didn't have a whole lot of success, but I know he's been traveling all over the world, getting better, honing his craft. You heard him earlier. He listed his accomplishments. He went down his resume, but he would love to add #1 contender for that MPX title to his resume here tonight.
And if you're Prince Ahmed, you come back to MPX for the first time in so long, what better way to make a new impression than by knocking off Jaxson Stone here tonight?
Oh, how about that back elbow?
Jaxson Stone showing you a little bit of why that grit and determination that has made him the #1 contender for the MPX Championship. He's not going down without a fight.
The man has stamina. No matter how much you hurt him, you cannot outrun him.
See Jaxson Stone, it looked like trying to get some feeling back there in that other arm.
Blocks that right hand.
Looks like it hurt himself. So yeah, everything Jaxson Stone does, he's hurting himself there at the same time.
And now Ahmed with that straight jacket and then send him face first into the mat. Cover. And Stone getting that right shoulder up. Staying alive here in this match.
It's hurting him just to kick out.
Jaxson Stone, you see him holding on to that bad arm. And every time he gets up, it's just dangling there. He's having to hold it against his body.
Ahmed looking for another springboard. Stone counters.
Oh.
Huge kick to the face.
He kicked his teeth into the third row.
Yeah, he might have a damaged arm, but he still has 2 good legs, and Jaxson Stone making the most of them there.
Stone trying to get some feeling back into that shoulder. You see, he's taking time, not able to capitalize after that boot to the face of Ahmed.
He's going to have to do it quickly as Prince Ahmed is getting back to his feet.
No, that kick did exactly what he needed him to do. Give him time.
Well, see, and despite the kick, Ahmed was back up first, going after Stone, but Stone fighting back.
But he can't put out the power he wants to at that weak hand.
The Prince ran into the knee, now gets sent into the corner.
He's just holding the clothesline.
The Stone, he's got Prince Ahmed up
Look
there
at
at the top of the turnbuckle.
Pulls him off with the leg scissors, but again, Jaxson Stone not able to capitalize. Well, now he's back up.
So stretch that arm out.
Pulls Ahmed up, got him on the shoulders.
Oh.
We've seen this before, but... And again, Stone going face first into the mat. And this might be enough. Ahmed with a collateral press.
New #1 contender.
No. Extremely close, says referee Brandon King.
Man.
You can see the pain on the face of Jaxson Stone there.
But after that move, the Prince is thinking, what does I have to do? I almost pulled a man's arm out of his socket. I'm pulling out my best stuff.
And then you can see the strategy of Prince Ahmed is to keep going after that arm.
It was almost a tap out.
How much longer can Jaxson Stone hold on?
Oh, it turns into a penny combination. No, only 2. Ahmed was forced to break the hold to kick out of that.
Fireman's carry.
And Stone again trying to get Prince Ahmed up on his shoulders. But he was doing it with one arm.
And Ahmed now trying to mount a comeback.
This is it.
And that kick right to the chin of Stone.
That just dropped Jaxson Stone like a ton of bricks. And here comes Prince Ahmed.
Drops the elbow. Cover.
And almost a new #1 contender right there, Cody.
Again, only 2. You know, Brixton Shaw made history several months ago, becoming the first British-born MPX champion. Prince Ahmed would love to make history himself and go on to Purple Rain to become the first Egyptian-born MPX champion.
With this, he might be trying to... Oh, wait, Jaxson Stone.
Stone looking for the counter. I think he was looking for that brainbuster on the knee, but Ahmed was just too much for Stone. He can't get him lifted with all the damage done to the shoulder, but he's going to try again.
Might have it right here, Cody.
Brainbuster on the knee. Can Stone get him? No, instead. He's going for... That's everybody's choke.
Well, there it is.
Everybody's choke locked in, and Ahmed takes
him out. Oh my God, he taps him out with what you call it, everybody choke.
Your winner of the match, Jaxson Stone.
This Jaxson Stone somehow pulled that everybody's choke, that submission move he's been using so effectively out of nowhere, and somehow survived and walks away with the victory here tonight over a very game Prince Ahmed.
And still your #1 contender, Jaxson Stone, everybody.
Yeah, but how much damage was done to Jaxson Stone here tonight?
Jaxson Stone is going to go on to Purple Rain 4 weeks from tonight. The question is, Tyler, can Jaxson Stone keep up this momentum and leave Purple Rain as the MPX champion.
We're going to see as we inch closer and closer.